All right. Good morning, everybody. Gonna be doing some morning coffee today. Cheers. So I got a question for you guys. I got a coworker who has a kid. I think his kid's like, what, 2 now? No, maybe 1.5. And she does toast. Not toast, but she does, like, cheers. Whenever you cheer somebody and you tap their glass, she does that. And I was all like, that's really cool. He's all like, it's not that impressive. All 2-year-olds do that. And I'm like, man, I've never seen a 2-year-old do that. Have you guys seen 2-year-olds do that? Where they cheers you? Never seen it. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Have fun. Your surgery was like last Thursday, right? Everybody's coming down with the virus. Like, I got sick for a while. My coworkers, they've all been sick. I still have a bit of a cough. Allergies are still acting up. So it's crazy. I think things are going to be a little bit lagged today. So are you saying that it is impressive, or are you saying that it's not impressive, Heiko? Oh, I gotta take this sweater off. It's too hot. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was last Thursday or the Thursday before that, but I knew you had your surgery. I'm glad the recovery's going well. All right. Ooh, I'm more comfortable now. Man, I'm getting kind of hot up in here. Shoot. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's much better. I like the cool light. What do you guys think? Like, I mean, it's cool, but then it could also be warm. Like, it's cool, but it could also be warm. Look at that. That's super warm. It's super warm. I don't know. I like it. I like it cool, though. Dang, Heiko. I wouldn't remember that. Heiko's like, man, I remember my parents used to do the glasses thing. Somebody used to do the glasses thing with me. That sucks. Oh man, that's great. How does it feel? Is it like you're breathing better or anything like that? Like, how you doing? What up, Husky Potato? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, all of you guys. Man, I'm so happy to see all of you guys out here during the morning time. It's so awesome. Hey, what do you guys think about the new layout? I got a new starting screen. Whoop. I got a new whatever screen. Whoop. And I got a new thingamabob big face screen. Yeah. Got a new break screen. And I got a new ending scene. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Mumphies, good morning. Or good afternoon for you. How are you doing today? It's good to see you, Mumphies. Guys, we're going to be experiencing a little bit of, issues this morning. My internet is still acting up. I don't even know, guys. We just dropped another frame. I really don't know. I really don't know. They've come out here 3 times trying to figure it out, and they can't figure it out. You're freezing at work because the heat isn't on. You turned the heat on last night at your house. You like the colors? Thanks, Muppies. I mean, I figured it would be nice for, like, you know, a morning time show. You know, like, to have some greenery and, like, you know, the sun kind of coming up in the background. You know, it'd be like, you know, what are those, like, I don't know, sunrise and things like that. I don't know. I just figured it'd be nice to see, you know? Man, that is awesome. Have fun. That is awesome. Slideshow stream time? Oh no. Stream is looking good. Thanks. But I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's get over here. Oh, that's kind of big. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep that there. Because that's going to be kind of in the way. Oh, I need to do a thing. Uh-oh. That's kind of big. I didn't realize I was going to be covering stuff up. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, alright, Potato. That's cool. Well, I appreciate you being here. Man, all of you guys. All of you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Isaac Arthur. New episodes every Thursday morning. Are they still doing episodes? Oh, they did do one yesterday. Look at that. Winter on Venus. I wonder what this is about. See, Heiko, you got us doing this again.
This episode is sponsored by Brilliant. Everyone always talks about colonizing Mars and toning it green, but Venus might turn out to be a far better candidate for terraforming if we can just cool it down first.
Winter on Venus.
Last month we talked about terraforming Mars and how to warm it up and thicken its atmosphere to bring springtime to Mars. Venus, our other close neighbor, is something of the reverse.
Okay, have fun.
Mars and Venus, our first 2 big targets for colonization, have almost the exact opposite strengths and weaknesses.
Oh man, that's really neat.
Very quick day.
But thinking about trying to that's crazy.
I also mentioned, though, that there have been plans for cooling down Venus, most notably Paul Birch's solar shade approach, and I wanted to focus on that and other cooling techniques today. Now, because Venus is closer to the sun, any terraforming plan has to include not just cooling it down in the first place.
That would be insane.
Also, we've mentioned that many plants.
I mean, I guess it's all nice and everything, you know, as far as like you're trying to think about ways to cool a planet down. But
6,000 times less.
I don't know, it would take so long to do that. And I don't know if that would be, I don't know how that would affect the environment so horribly.
It's around 100 times thicker than Earth's. So it's got hundreds of thousands of times more carbon dioxide, helping retain heat than Earth does. If we could get rid of
the water temperature is warmer than the air temperature. Yeah, but it's still cold in the water though. As soon as you like get into it. As soon as you get into it, it's still cold. Yeah, this is pretty neat. They're talking about trying to cool down Venus. Look at how large Venus is compared to Mars. Could you imagine trying to cool that planet down? It'd be crazy. And what in the world is this?
On the table. And if we're talking about superheating gas, well, that's what we make rockets out of. Strategic application of energy to Venus's atmosphere could be used to simultaneously remove it and nudge it a little bit further.
Where'd you find this guy, Heiko?
Or give it a decent proportionally. But as mentioned, Venus has hundreds of thousands of times more of it than we do.
Yeah, where'd you find this guy? Alright. Back to our regularly scheduled program. How's it going, Swampy CSGO? It's good to see you. Welcome. Oh man, I'm almost out of coffee. I drank that really quickly. I drank that really quickly. All right, let's see. What were we going to be talking about today? We had stuff that we were talking about today. First up, we got. Oh, I already had it up there. Oops, there it is. Google Nest camera no longer can disable the users can no longer disable the status light. So here's the deal, guys. Check it out. I've got a Google Nest camera that sits right here. It is part of the security for my my house. So I got one like right here, and there's a little light. There's a little light right there. And I guess that people were able to disable them. I never really tried to disable mine. It never really mattered to me. But I guess now you won't be able to disable the light anymore. There was a new law that was kind of passed. I look like a Martin more than a Billy? Really? I don't know about that. Why do I look like a Martin? Does anybody else think I look like a Martin? Where'd you get Martin from? A Martin? I don't think I know any black guys named Martin. Just saying. I don't know. Marvin the Martian? Martin the Marvin Martian? I gotta go get some more coffee, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, so here we go. Google Nest cameras users can no longer disable the status light. So there was oh man, where is it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, I think I know where it is. Congress passed a bill in September 24th, a bill to require the Federal Trade Commission to promulgate regulations requiring manufacturers to give notice to consumer as to whether internet connected devices contain cameras or microphones. How's it going, Stiggy Man? I don't know if that would really define me. Swampy. I work for a small corporation. I work for a small corporation, and I'm just fine. I'm just fine. Is that an ad for insurance with the Muppets? Where'd you see that? I don't see any ad with the Muppets. Yeah, I don't see any ad with the Muppets. In any case, Congress passed a bill that requires internet connected devices to contain cameras or microphones. So this in itself could make a huge difference. I think what you need to do is you actually have to the act is called Protecting Privacy in Our Homes Act. Heiko, I think you would be very interested in something like this. Because I know you talk about security sometimes. I also think Cryptic Strolski would be interested in something like this as well. But I think this is interesting because you think about all of the devices that are in your home that have a camera or a microphone. Phones being one of them. But you got so many devices in your house that are connected and stuff like that, to where, you know, you really have to, you kind of have to know what's going on. I mean, look, I got Alexa. Oh, you're dirty. You got dust and stuff on you. Let me clean you off. She's not even plugged in. She's all right though. There she is. Little Echo Dot. I had her plugged in for a little bit, and then I had to unplug her because it sits right next to a speaker, and the speaker would say stuff and it would pick up. I started by not buying cameras and microphones. Oh man. I'd be more afraid that some of my connected devices would be an entry point into my local network. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happened with a lot of the cameras. Like, there was a huge deal. With what cameras were they? D-Link cameras, I believe, where I believe like some Chinese hackers had gotten into a back door on the camera, and they were able to just kind of watch people and all of that stuff. It was nuts, man. But yeah. And then I think they were getting into people's network, just like you say, an entry point into somebody's network. Why, netscam.com? Guys, what do you call it? The spying is real. We were totally talking about handbags. Not handbags, but duffel bags. I bought a duffel bag, by the way. I bought a duffel bag not too long ago. Like a week ago. It just arrived like yesterday, 2 days ago. We were talking about duffel bags. I sent a link to my coworkers. They open up the link. They look at these duffel bags. All of a sudden, they're getting ads everywhere about duffel bags. Like, see these ad choices spots? Ads everywhere about duffel bags. I'm surprised I don't have ad blocker on. I usually do. I don't care. It's all right. But yeah, I think this is really interesting. I think it's really interesting. All right, what else do we have? Where am I? Here we go. So, I'm not exactly sure what this means, but I thought it was kind of interesting. Coworker sent it to me, and I thought it was kind of interesting, so I wanted to check it out. But it says, soon Steam will let you play local multiplayer games online. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. To have like a multiplayer game that you usually play, like a 2-player game that you play at home, like Madden or something like that. Like Madden or something like that. Oh, you gotta ask for permission in order to post links. But let me only time you out for a second. Yeah, you gotta ask permission before you post links though. But imagine like sitting at home wanting to play like Madden and there's no connection to online, you know? Imagine being able to play those games. Sometimes you'd rather stretch out in your living room on your couch in your underwear than to be a deli meat on a co-op in a couch co-op sandwich. Hey, listen. How many of you guys have ever been the meat that binds that sandwich together on the couch? Wouldn't the game developer have to implement it anyway? I don't know, Mumphies. I don't know. Like, just think about RimWorld. I don't think that the game developer put in multiplayer for RimWorld, but it's there. Same thing for Stardew Valley. I think that somebody put multiplayer in Stardew Valley after the fact, and then they programmed multiplayer in Stardew Valley afterwards. Your timer didn't get changed? Oh, that sucks. I thought it would. A Linux port? You excited about that, Heiko? That way you can play it via Linux? That's kind of crazy. It's got a Linux port. An unofficial Linux port. That's funny. I wonder who did that. Yeah, I wonder who did that. Valve announced the feature called Remote Play Together. 2 developers who then shared the news with the public. Its beta is launching around October 21st. Any game that offers local multiplayer, including split screen and local co-op play, will be able to plug into an online player 2 using a stream overlay. Oh, it uses a stream overlay. Okay. Or a Steam overlay. When the friend accepts the invitation to play, it's as though they're playing side by side at the same machine. Valve reads messages. It continues. That's pretty neat. Up to 4 players will be able to join. Up to 4 players will be able to game with each other with remote play together. Valve says it renders 60 frames per second at a resolution of 1080p too, if your internet is good enough. And that's pretty good. See, I'm not too familiar with the back end of that. But Mumphies, it seems as though it's possible, you know? It seems as though it's possible, and it seems as though it's something they're finally doing. I like how they have this Stadia thing. Play Stadia in November. I've already ordered mine. Anybody else have one of these or getting one of these? I already have mine. What up, Joe? Not an emulator? Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's a compatibility layer. It is a Steam overlay, is what they're saying. So it's not really an emulator. But I think he's just saying, I think Stiggy Man is just saying that, you know, some of them are, a lot of the games are emulations. All right. What else do we have here? We've been talking about phones lately, guys. We've been talking about phones lately Here's another phone. Essential phone. Beautifully designed, unlocked, edge-to-edge display, 128 gigs of storage, with the latest version of Android 9 Pie. Pie. Like pie. Okay, let's talk about Stadia first then. Let's talk about Stadia. Alright, hold up. Hold up. Let me pull this out. Alright. Alright, so Stadia. Stadia. Let's go to Stadia. Here's Stadia. Everything you need to start playing. Here, we'll just put this up here. We'll watch this for a second.
I'm here today to give you a brief update on Stadia, the new generation gaming platform where you can buy the games you want and play them across your favorite screens. Instead of needing to buy a console to play your games, we give you access to Google's powerful custom data centers. Our servers are designed with today's most demanding games in mind to ensure your games run at the highest graphical settings and frame rate available today. With Stadia, you get 4K gameplay without annoying game downloads, patches, installs, or expensive gaming hardware to buy. The days of waiting to download and update a new game are over. Just grab your controller and you're in. To play Stadia, you'll need the Stadia Founders
This
Edition,
is what I'm talking about, guys.
Today for only
I would totally do this.
It comes with 3 months of Stadia Pro for you and a friend, a Stadia controller, and a Chromecast Ultra to play on the biggest screen in your home. And as an added bonus, Founders will already have the full Destiny 2 experience in their Stadia library, ready to play from day one.
I'm excited to share the latest titles we're adding to the Stadia portfolio.
All right, Shanna.
My team and I have been traveling all over the world.
Sweet.
For years, we've been meeting with the best developers and publishers with the goal of bringing more of your favorite games to Stadia.
There's a lot of games. Cyberpunk.
Something like Stadia really allows more people to experience our stories.
So let me pause that for a second. Any of you guys going to be playing Cyberpunk 2077? I gifted it to a guy not too long ago. And I talked about it in Discord. And I'm probably going to be playing it. Yep. Because it looks pretty cool.
It's a very technologically demanding game, but with Stadia you can actually play it respectively of the power of your devices.
Wake up, samurai.
We were invited to check out Stadia. I immediately saw it as the next transformative platform. Kind of the same feeling I got when I saw the iPhone coming.
Everyone's going to get that same massive power. That's a big deal.
What do you mean nothing that you care about would go into this? I mean, there's Borderlands 3. Destroy All Humans. Doom Eternal.
Thanks for joining us today. As we move...
If it has Linux support, probably. It probably will. But in any case, that's Stadia, Mumphies. Just a it's just a device that will allow for you to play stream games over a network, and I mean, I think you pay monthly for it. And you don't have to worry about, restrictions. The way I see it is you get a good device that will allow for you to play almost any game that's available on it. And you don't have to be the one that's worried about the graphics and the performance. I mean, you'll get a baseline performance, and it'll probably be good enough. What's Lineage OS anyway? You'd play through Doom like once, but there'd be so many other games that you could play. You wouldn't get a Stadia? You already have hardware? I have hardware too, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, I could totally let it go. The only problem that I have is right now my internet connection is really bad. So having a device like Stadia and my internet acting up would not be good for me. So here's the deal. Right now my internet is not stable. When we move into this whole area where, you know, people use something like Stadia, like let's just think of it like this way. Let's say, for instance, Microsoft or Sony comes out with a machine that is similar to Stadia. Then this becomes the new type of console. If it becomes the new type of console, we move into a different era of gaming, because then it almost requires for you to have some sort of an internet connection, and which consoles already kind of do, because you got to be connected to like the Sony PlayStation Network, or you got to be connected to like, what is it, Xbox Live, all of that stuff. You got to be connected to them in order to play certain games. But if they move to a console that was sort of remote, then people's internet services would have to be stable. Like my service is not stable right now. I've got 19 dropped frames right now since the time that I started streaming. And I'm happy that you guys have stuck with me for so long. I don't know if it's been buffering or not, or anything like that. We've just been trying to kind of stick through it. But I mean, it's really tough. It's really tough to keep. I mean, imagine somebody that is in my situation that's trying to play video games with a device like this that's no longer able to play because, you know, their internet connection is just horrible. I mean, they would have to have good upload speed too, you know? Don't worry about restrictions. Sure. No modding support. No private server support. Maybe that'll be a thing that they could put in though, Stiggy. Is pullback on the ownership's ideal? CD Project Red is pretty good at pushing Linux ports for their games. Gotcha. I know a guy that does porting. He works for a company that does porting. McFleen coming in with those bits. Thank you for those bits, McFleen. I appreciate it. Thank you for those bits. Looks good. Smooth. Nice. Word. It's been buffering a lot on your end, and you're in Denmark. Got you. Right, exactly, Joe. So that's why I'm saying, like, you really have to have a solid internet connection. Like check this out, you guys. Like, check this out. This makes no sense to me, right? This makes absolutely no sense to me. Check out my internet speed right here. Check out my internet speed. All right, let's run this test. Look at this. I got 185 down and I can barely creep up. It's supposed to be 40 up, which is way over here. But no, it's not. It's all. How does that make any sense? How do I get a really good download speed, but I get crap for upload? It's gotta be something on their end. Azriel, what's going on? Good to see you. It's been a while. Azriel, you're trying to sneak in there with McFleen. You guys' names look very familiar or very similar. You tried to sneak in there. I see how it is. Good morning though. Good morning though. That's why you guys are buffering somewhat because of this right here. That's rough. My internet service is supposed to be 440. It's supposed to be 440. The Lineage OS is a successor to Saya Nagan mod. I think you spelled it wrong. Maybe. Discord did the game subscription for a while. Yeah, they did. They're doing more game stuff as well, Heiko. I think they did that for Nitro as well, Mumfies. But don't you pay for a subscription, Official Joe? Like for a PS Play library? Don't you pay for a subscription for that stuff? Thought you did. You're on a 2-minute delay? Oof. Yeah, that's how the buffering is. It's like a 2-minute delay now for people. It's unbelievable. It's hard to communicate whenever there's such a delay. It's like, hey, I said something to you. You know? I don't know what to do, guys. I literally have had 3 people come out to check my internet. And check this out, guys. Check this out. This is what the cable looked like in my apartment. This is what runs into, it's basically DSL. Or no, it's cable. Sorry. It's cable. This is what runs into my apartment complex, and this is all the craziness. These 2 wires right here are the main 2 wires that come in. These 2 wires right here are the main 2 wires that come in from outside. Holy cats, that's a humongous delay. Here we go. Let's check this picture out. These 2 wires right here are what comes into the apartment. Okay, Potato. I'm gonna lurk and go freeze. Need to swim. Up to 3 minutes. Oh no. Oh man, how frustrating is this, guys? You guys. I need more coffee. I need more coffee. Give me a second. I'll be right back. What's up, Mumfies? I know, right? It hurts my eyes to look at it as well. This is the mess. This is the mess that's in my apartment complex. And this is why I might have this. Especially this. This is the worst thing in the world, guys. They would have never imagined. They would have never imagined. Oh yeah, I'm a golfie, all right. I love golf. What up, Speed Racer? My boy Bryce. Hey Bryce, are you gonna be playing 7 days, man? On Aviary server? I've been thinking about playing some 7 days on with Aviary in a server. Man, whatever, Heiko. I used to have that. I used to have a gigabyte up in like 400. I used to have a like 400 up and a gigabyte down with Verizon Fios. I don't get Verizon Fios anymore, guys. No web server needs more than 1 megabit connection. Yeah. You'd be calling them until they fix it, Azriel. You should always get what you're paying for. Oh, trust me. They're going to be giving me quite some credits. They're going to be giving me some credits. That's for sure. Yeah, that's nice, Diggy. That's nice. I really wish that I could just stabilize it. Here's the craziest thing about it, guys. Here's the craziest thing about it. Like, I was posting in Discord, like, my speeds the other day, just because, you know, things are happening. Here's my speed test from the other day. Here's my speed test from the other day. Here's my speed test today. Why did I move? To save money. To save money. Like, I was really disappointed that I wasn't able to go to TwitchCon this year because I didn't actually have the money for it. Now I'm able to save like a ton more money. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. I was living in the Upper West Side, which is a very expensive place to live. Let's just say I was paying like $3,000 a month for rent, and now I pay like $1,000. I mean, it's a huge difference, right? And that's a huge difference. So that's why I moved. Even my down has changed. What are you supposed to be getting up, and what am I supposed to be getting down? So I'm supposed to be getting 400 down and 40 up. I'm supposed to be getting 400 down and 40 up. Here, it really kind of sticks to about the 40 up. But my down, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't really care a whole bunch about the down. You know, the down is usually fine. You know, it's always the upload that gets you. It's always the upload that gets you. It is a lot of money in rent. And I do like saving money. How does that make any sense, guys? Please tell me, you guys. Please tell me. This has got to be on their end. It's got to be on my service provider's end. How do I really go from what I was a minute ago with the same... It was the same download. It was the same download, and my upload speed was crap. Now my upload speed has been fixed. Oh no. Let's see. I moved it over because it might have my IP in there. Let's see what this thing does. Is my IP in here anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like my IP is in here anywhere. It shouldn't have IP, but just general area. Yeah, I'm in New York. Ain't nobody find me. Well, I mean, somebody could probably find me. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, whatever. All right, so this is what the test looks like. I don't see my IP in there anywhere. Testing Dallas, Texas. 112 down, 22 up. This is where we are. My city's average. Yeah, I don't know. World average. US average. It says my city. I don't know if it... Yeah, I don't know about that. Where are we at? Oh, man. Oh, man. It's getting deep. Dang it, Joe. Use a multi-hop test. Yeah, I got this is the website right here. Testmy.net. You should be testing directly to your IP. Well, I mean, I could. Yeah, trying to fight with the bot. Hey, Joe, you could fix all that by being a sub. And you can post all the links you want to. Just saying. Go to the service provider. Oh, I can't go there. Yeah. It's crazy stuff, guys. Poor Heiko. Heiko's probably up to like 4 minutes now. And our internet is fixed. I'm still dropping frames though. I don't know why. It's all packet loss, guys. It's all packet loss. Is what it is. They can't figure it out. They can't figure it out. I should see variants. What do you mean? At the bottom? Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Wonderful, Heiko. I was worried that you were really far behind. Lost a few minutes though. Man, I'm sorry about that. But I am going to try to post the whole thing again on YouTube. So you guys can definitely check it out on YouTube as well. Yeah, here's the variants, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, Azriel. I'm pretty sure they do. But this one might show information that I don't want to be shown. Let me. Oh, you know what it does? It runs the same speed test as Altice.speedtest.net. This one gives your IP though. It's the reason why I don't use this speed test is because it gives your IP. Right now I'm getting 250 down. And I'm getting about 9 up. I'm connecting to an external server. That's what the guy thought as well. Have fun. I got a splitter. So these are the 2 wires that come in, and then they get split. Like there's one splitter here. So there's one splitter here, there's one splitter here, and there's another splitter here. So this stuff gets split here from these 2 wires. There's a splitter on the top of the roof. Can I call the building manager? The building manager was standing outside yesterday whenever me and the guy from the cable company were down here. The building manager was upstairs just chilling. That's actually a fire hazard. Maybe I can get the maybe I can call somebody and have them come do this because it's a fire hazard. Maybe that would fix my whole problem. I'm still dropping frames, even though my internet speed has been testing up. I'm still dropping frames, guys. It's crazy. It's time to go. It's time to go. We gotta go to work. We gotta go to work. Well, if you look at the variance, Doggus, your peaks are those nice speeds. But you drop down and down over time. Let me see. What are you saying? What do you mean, the variance? You're talking about here? You're talking about here? It's like here, download speed, download speed, download speed, and then it drops and peaks up like this and then goes down again. It does. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I agree with you. It's not good. It starts out really good and then it's like, ooh, it's almost like it's being throttled, right? Right here. Right here. Is this the variance that you're talking about? Yeah. Your speed has a 142% middle variance. Right here. Then it just drops. It's like bloop. Then it's like, oh, I caught up again. Then bloop. It's almost like I'm being throttled. And there goes an hour. I know. I know, Heiko. It should be 50% or less. Wow. I mean, and you're right. You're right. It should be 50% or less. How much you want to bet it's got something to do with this mess right here? Exactly, Azrael. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's unfortunate, is what it is. It's totally unfortunate, is what it is. I bet you an October 25th Prime subscription. What is the bet? What is the bet, Joe? That what? I bet that splitter hooked up to a splitter. It is. It is a mess. Hold on. Look. Look. Here's the craziest thing, guys. These 2 wires right here that come in from the outside get split up on the top of the roof. Half-assed it. You mean no-assed it? This is not half-assed. This is no-assed. Just saying. Just saying. It's crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know. You have to at least put some effort into this mess. Oh man, let's get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here. All right, guys, we're gonna go over and say hello to a good friend, FG Squared. Thank you guys all for coming out this morning. We're gonna do this again. Monday. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. We'll be here tonight, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time, going to 11 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe longer, depends. It's a Friday, so we'll see. But thank you guys all for coming out tonight or this morning. I really appreciate it. It's great just waking up and having a good time, chilling and chatting with you guys. And I enjoy just hanging out with you guys. So thank you guys all for being here. And we'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace. Good lurk, post-apocalypse. Good lurk.